God warns the enemy is exposing a hidden blessing right now. You absolutely cannot skip this message, because you're about to hear something important that will make everything clear. Heaven really wants you to pay attention. There's a message from beyond coming to you right now, but you might not know it. Someone who loved you very much and has since died is trying to get in touch with you through me, and this very moment. You might miss a big breakthrough that could save your life or future if you leave now or scroll past. These are not just idle words for me. I always have a reason for what I do. Right now, type Amen in the comments to agree with what I'm about to give you. I can see how much you're struggling. There are a lot of things going through your mind and heart that make me confused. It feels like something is about to happen, or that your spirit is trying to tell you something, but you can't figure it out. It's not just in your head. I'm gently shaking you to wake up your soul, because someone who has died has been pleading for your attention while I'm here. These people have been trying to warn you. Now I, your God, want you to pay attention. It's not just to make you feel better. It's for safety, direction, and the next part of your life. There are things going on around you that you can't see. There were talks you didn't hear, choices that could have an impact on your life, and chances that could come up or go away without you fully understanding the costs. The person who died still cares about you. They're not calm because you're not safe. And I won't let you miss this warning, because you belong to me and I love you. In essence, they are telling you that there is danger nearby, a path that you must not take at all costs. It could look right. It may seem simple, but it's not from me. They are aware of this. They've seen things you haven't, and they're pleading with me to let them talk to you. That's why you're hearing this today. This is what's making your heart feel unstable. It's not enough to just miss them. This is an urge from God, a message from beyond the grave heard through God's voice. If this message feels like it's for you, click the like button. I'm not asking for likes just to see how many there are. If you have faith, you need to act on it. It only takes a little to do something like that, to let what I want to say next in. Listen up. I'm not talking to you to scare you. I speak to make things clear. I can see the pain. There are things that look good on the outside, but are really bad on the inside, that the enemy is using to sneak in. You are about to put your trust in someone you shouldn't have. You want to go back to a place I already pulled you away from. What you know I told you to leave behind, you've been questioning. The person who died can see things you can't. You are moving towards something that could take away your peace, your health, or even your true purpose. Their spirit is calling out to you. Don't just think this is something you feel. In a spiritual way, this is holy. You're not by yourself. My spirit is with you. Also, the prayers of good people don't end when they die. The person you lost has become a witness in my heavenly court and is pleading with me to have mercy on you and show you the way. I have heard, seen, and even moved heaven to get to you today. If you think this came from heaven, type 11 in the comments. You have no idea how many times I've kept you safe by being quiet. But I'm not going to be quiet this time. This time, I'm being clear because I love you and you are mine. Because someone can't take away your fate. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, We want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. I picked you not because I want an easy life, but because I need you. I grabbed you with my hand. Angels of my power have been sent to guard you. I've made a plan for you. It's not going to happen. I'm going to give you a chance to turn around first. The message isn't just about danger. It's also about what you should do. I want to let go of some blessings that are waiting. Some doors need to be opened. I want to help you start to heal. But I can't bless away you went that I didn't send you. The person who died knew you better than other people did. They said prayers for you. They cared about you. Their voice may not be heard here on earth anymore, but their spirit is still with me. I also listen. I can see every tear they shed for you. I remember the prayers they said. These people are now watching you to make sure you hear me. You are being asked to make a change, to put aside things that are bothering you, and to let go of things that are familiar but are draining your soul. It's not because I forgot about you that there's a delay. It's because I need you to follow my will. Now is the time to listen to this warning and turn your heart back to me. You don't need to know everything. You only need to follow the rules. Now is the start of the new and the end of the old. But only if you pay attention. I told you to trust your gut for a reason. No longer ignore it. Don't ignore that quiet voice inside you. That's me. That's my spirit. Yes, I do talk in my dream songs and late night whispers. And sometimes I talk like this loudly, clearly, and quickly. You won't be wiped out. We haven't forgotten about you. It's safe for you. Because your goal is too important, you are being sent somewhere else. You're needed by your family. Your soul is important, and what's coming will need strength, calm, and clarity. All of that is mine, but you have to trust me now. For everyone else, you've been trying to keep things together. But I can tell you're tired. No one else can see the nights like I can. I've seen every tear. I've heard every sigh. I've stood next to you and been quiet. But I speak today. You've been looking for a clue. That's it. You told me to be clear. I did it now. What you're hearing now is holy. This is holy ground. Because I want to tell you again that someone who lived before you, someone you loved, someone who still loves you, is here with me and asking me to keep you safe from what's coming. They know what path you are about to take. There is no peace with where you are going because they have seen what will happen. So I've made room in time to shake you, stop you, and reach into your doubts to say, come back, turn around. Listen up, because the next choice you make will either change your life or make you feel bad about it. I want to bring you life. If you think this warning is for you, type 222 in the comments. I need you to understand something. Someone's love for you doesn't end when they die. And love doesn't go away in my kingdom. People who prayed to me will always be in my mind. The cries of my children are heard. They were telling me about you, that person you miss. They were putting your name in front of my throne. I am now letting their love reach across the divide to shake your heart and say, listen to God. You are getting close to danger. He wants to keep you safe. You've been carrying things that were never meant to be yours. Even though your heart and soul are heavy, you've been fighting quietly and smiling for other people. I can tell you're lying. I see you're okay. I can see the times when you feel like giving up, but don't, because something inside of you keeps pushing you forward. I'm that thing. I walked with you the whole time. I'll never leave you. Don't walk around blind anymore, though. You have never seen anything like what's coming next. Pay close attention to this season. This season marks a change. In order to keep you from focusing on God, the enemy has tried to fill your days with noise, temptations, anger, guilt, and fear. I will not let him win. I will keep you too busy to hear me, too hurt to trust me, and too down to look up. You are already mine because I marked you. I've already put my shield around you, but you need to go ahead and align your heart with my voice again. The person who died and is now with me was someone you looked up to. Someone whose words of wisdom you still remember. They are still in love with you. When they are with me, their worry about you is heard. This isn't just a belief. This is real, not just a story. This is me telling you that the love that was formed in me will live on even after I die. The prayers they said are still being heard and felt. They aren't able to talk to you right now. I can though, and I do. We feel your pain. We have seen your questions and answered them. You've cried and asked me if I'm real, close, and still care. I'm going to answer you now. I didn't leave. You thought no one was watching you, but I was. I was right there with you when you were crying. I'm telling you again, don't ignore this moment. Something is happening in the spirit world. Something that will be shown soon. Get ready for it. If you believe that something is going to change, type 333 in the comments to show your faith. Please don't think you're by yourself. It's not too late. You've done too much wrong, or you missed your chance. Stop telling yourself those things. Do you not believe I can fix things? Do you really think I can't fix it? I am the same God who raised Lazarus from the dead, the same God who made the oceans, the same God who dove into a fiery pit to save 3 good men and sent fire from heaven. I'm still that God. I still have power too. You've been picked for more. You were picked to bring light to places that are dark. This is why your life has felt like a fight all the time. That's why you suffer so much when you lose. Because of this, you could feel things breaking down around you as you tried to stay strong. The devil has fought hard because he thinks you are dangerous. There is less room for hell once you step into your purpose. Believe again and rise. I will keep you from falling. I'm stronger when you're weak, even though you may feel weak. You might not think you deserve it, but I cover you with grace. You might not be sure, but I promise that my words will come true. Even though the person who died is gone, the love they gave you is still making good things happen. I planned for that love to happen. That link wasn't just between people, it was spiritual as well. That's why this message had to get to you right now. Please pray again. I want you to ask me to show you what to do, even if your voice shakes or it's been months or years. Please tell you what's being kept secret. I'll do it. I'm not far away. I'm almost as close as your breath. Right now I'm fighting for your heart. I want to keep you from falling into the trap. What's been held back needs to come out. Let me bless you so much that you won't be able to hold it all. But first you need to believe and listen. I understand how much you miss them. I know how many times you wish they were here to help you. And they are because of my mercy. They're not really gone. I can still see them. I think of them and pray for them every day. Today, those prayers have been sent to you again through me, to help you, not scare you. I planned this very moment for your heart to beat again, because I know you don't see the danger. I can see the storm getting worse, while you stand still and quiet. I will also not let you walk through the dark when you were made for light. Something is on the way that will try to make you think you are at peace when you are not. Something that will look like the answer, but will make you feel tired. A connection, a chance, or an open door that you think comes from me but doesn't. It's clear now to the person who died and whose voice you miss. They know what will happen if you make a mistake. They have cried out to me because they love you. That's why I'm telling you again. Pay attention to what I'm showing you. Please do not ignore this call. It's in your spirit. Pay attention to that shaking inside. That is more than just feeling. That's me. You've said you need to be clear. You've been looking for clues. I don't just want to hand you signs, though. I'd like to teach you something. I want to give you peace that isn't tied to where you are. Your emotions have been unstable because you've been letting what other people think determine what you do next. That's not how I lead. I am not the God of chaos. I am the truthful God. And now the truth is calling you. It's not always simple. It's not always fun, but it will keep you safe. Are you ready for God to show you what's been hidden? Type 5v5 in the comments. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. You're not cursed. We haven't forgotten about you. You're not getting in trouble. You are getting better. And the pressure and fire you feel around you are not meant to kill you. It's meant to wake you up. The enemy has tried to hide something from you by making you feel afraid, guilty, and sorry. But I'm getting it out. The hard ground around your heart is being broken. I'm calling out the promise that's been waiting inside you like a seed, ready to grow. Something from the past of your family has been trying to happen again and again. Cycles of losing, being worried about, and missing chances. But now I want you to hear me well. I've chosen you to stop it. I've been getting ready for you. That's why you felt different. That's why you couldn't just do what other people did. That's why the weight on your shoulders has been really heavy. Because I called you to have a purpose, not just stay alive. Yes, someone in your family who has died tried to fight these patterns too. They prayed for things to get better. They wanted peace very much. They didn't have the tools you do, though. They didn't understand as clearly as I do now. They prayed, but it didn't go to waste, because you are the answer. You are the next step in what they believed in. And talking to you, is a way for me to honor their love. You have doubts about how strong you are, but I don't. I know what you have inside you. The enemy is scared of what I know. That's why he's tried to fill your mind with noise, pull your attention away from what's important, and cast doubt on your faith. I'm taking all of that down now, though. I'm taking away every negative thought, every lie you believed, and every fear that kept you small. I did not make you to get smaller. I made you to boldly follow what I told you about your life. If you think this moment was meant for you by God, type 125 in the comments. You have been blessed with certain things. Some doors will not open if you stay on the edge of the area I told you to leave. Only you can walk through them. That spot, that event, that person, or that habit is not where your healing lives. I have been waiting. I've been kind. Now, though, I want you to move. It gets tougher as you wait longer. Not because I want to punish you, but because your soul is carrying something that it wasn't meant to. You were stuck because you were in two different worlds at the same time. Even though you want my peace, you won't let go of what I told you to. You need answers, but you haven't prepared for them yet. They also know who passed. These people have seen how it hurts your heart and begged me to talk to you one more time. So here I am, telling you things that no one else knew you needed to hear through time and space. You don't need to wait for the perfect time to give up. Don't hold off until you're ready. You are already good enough. I've already shown you grace. My son was already sent to carry what you couldn't. You're still not too far away. You're not too broken. It's not too late. You are the only thing that is stopping you from being free right now. I will carry you the rest of the way if you take one step. While I can't promise you a life without pain, I can promise you that your pain has a purpose. I can't promise that every battle will end today, but I can promise that you won't have to fight alone. I'm not promising that the storm will go away tomorrow, but I promise I'll talk to it, and you'll be stronger afterward. It's not over yet. Now things start to change. Your enemy has tried to make you think that you've lost too much to get back, but I am the God who brings back things that were lost for years. I turn ashes into beauty. I fix what was taken. And strange things will happen that no one else can explain if you trust me and let me in. This isn't just hype. It's not just feelings. That's your Father talking to you right now. I stayed even when you didn't believe. I looked out for you even when you went your own way. I whispered your name even when you couldn't hear me. Now I'm shouting it because time is going by quickly, and I don't want you to miss what's coming. You were meant for more. You were picked for this. Even though you didn't fully understand what was going on around you, this moment proves it. The thing that was meant to kill you has been held back by me. I was there for you when you didn't think you'd make it through the nights. And this message is not meant to scare you, but to save you. Someone in your family has been begging for you while I've been here. Not with words like you know, but with a love that only heaven can understand. Their spirit saw your future and the choice you had to make. They begged me to reach you before you did something that wasn't meant for you. I paid attention to their cry. I took steps to talk to you, and you're not just hearing this by chance. When I reach out to bring you home, this is my right hand. There are voices all around you. Everyone has something to say. Everyone has tips. They can't see what I do, though. They can't feel how I do about you. You're not just a name. You are not just another life going through the motions. I formed you by hand for a reason and breathed you into the world to do something holy. That's why this moment is so important, because the enemy wants you to forget who you are and who you belong to. If you think God is watching over you right now, type 777 in the comments. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. You've been looking for peace, but it's not always from me that things feel peaceful. The enemy will sometimes hide his traps when he is feeling safe. He gives quick relief that makes you feel bad in the long run. He tells lies while complimenting you. You don't have to settle for less because I didn't tell you to. I told you to walk in the truth. I asked you to carry reason. I'll call you again and again until you answer. The person who died knew something about you that no one else did. They saw how deep you were. They saw how you were hurting but didn't show it. They saw how strong you were in silence. And as they were dying, they asked me to take care of you and lead you. It doesn't matter that they're dead. I still honor their love. We heard and answered their prayers. Finally, they are at peace and still want you to hear me. It's been hard for you to keep it together and act like everything is fine, but deep down you feel lost. I understand, I get it. I can tell when you're sad by the way you smile. I can see that you don't give up even when you want to. I see how quietly you pray, and I'm not sure if I can still hear you. I do, though. I always have. I was with you every time you broke down in silence. I was there for you when no one else could. Now I'm back in front of you telling you to stop running. Please come back to me. You don't need to understand everything. You are good enough as it is. Willing to believe that I see more than you do. Ready to believe I'm doing something behind the scenes. Ready to let go of what is making you feel bad. You try to fix it yourself over and over again. This battle isn't yours, though. It's mine. If you're ready to give up everything for God, type 999 in the comments. You weren't meant to carry the heavy load you've been. That's why it's been making you hurt. This is why your peace has been weak, so your happiness changes like the wind. You've been relying on your own strength, while I've been waiting for you to use mine. I never told you to do it by yourself. You were asked to believe in me, to give me the broken pieces, and to let me do what I can do best. You're not behind schedule. You're not behind. You are not out of the running. I can make up for time that was lost. I can get back what was lost. I can fix what was broken. I can bring life where there was only pain. Now you need to pay attention. You have to believe that this warning is my grace at work right now. I am not putting you out there to shame you. That's why I'm telling you what's been kept secret. The enemy wanted you to forget about something. It was a small choice, a sneaky trap, or a small compromise. It might not seem dangerous right now, but it was sent to get you off track. It was meant to take you away from your goal slowly. That is why the person who died screamed. They saw things you couldn't. To honor that cry, I'm stopping you right where you are. You don't need to go back to the thing I saved you from. You don't need to open the door again. You don't have to explain why I took people off. If I pull you away from something, it's not rejection, it's a change of direction. I know what you need, so trust me. Have faith that my timing is right. You always want to know why things ended, doors shut, and people changed. I saw something you missed, that's why. And I looked out for you before it hurt you. I stepped in, so you're still standing. Because I covered you, you didn't go crazy. Because I carried you, you didn't fall apart all the way. I'm now calling you to a higher level. Allow yourself to walk in faith, instead of looking for signs. Don't question what you know to be true in your heart. I have taught you to be smart. Make use of it. Pay attention. That's how I talk. You don't need to look for me. I'm not far away. I'm right here. If you let me, I'll walk with you into the next part. You've cried out for calm. I bring you peace. You want a miracle to happen. I can make things better for you. You've asked for help and safety. I've already sent my guardians. You're not by yourself. You are not left alone. It's all around you. These days are very important. Do not move. Be honest. Shut out the noise and let me into your heart. I'm going to talk. I will lead. I will make things clear for you. Not all at once, but just enough for every step. That's how I do things. Take it one day and one moment at a time with me. You don't need to see everything. Just believe the person who has the brush. Your heart keeps coming back to this for a reason. It's not a coincidence. This is because your spirit knows what's true. There is something being shown. Something that can't be kept secret any longer. One of the people you loved, who is now with me, is still praying for your future and being with me in my glory. Right now you're on the edge of something holy. What you do next is more important than you think. The enemy will try to get your attention away from you. He will try to get you to care about what feels good instead of what is true by making you think and feel different things. That's why I'm telling you now. I can't keep quiet because I love you too much. I can see things you can't. I can see the trap in a sweet treat. I see the danger that looks like comfort. I see a threat that looks like a chance. And I mean it, pay attention to me. It was your request for help. I'm giving it. You asked for signs. I'm letting them see. But please don't question whether it's really me. Yes, it is. I've been letting you know in quiet ways, like through dreams, deep knowing moments, and sudden silence when you were about to do something I didn't approve of. The person you love and miss very much. Now they see everything. I can hear their prayers because they are loud where I am. You can type "Sensing one scene" in the comments if you think their love is still coming to you through God. The weight you feel is not something you made up, in a spiritual way. That feeling you get when your soul knows you're meant for something bigger, but still wants to stay where it's comfortable. I understand your pain. For this next season, you need to be brave. I know how much you want to keep things together, please everyone, and avoid conflict. Without getting approval from people who don't understand your purpose, you won't be able to follow where I lead you. Even the person you lost knew you were meant for more. They felt it, even if they didn't have the words to fully say it. They saw the fire in you, the spark I put there a long time ago. It's been on and off, but the fire has never gone out. I'm breathing on it again now. I'm beginning the purpose not only for you, but for everyone who is involved with your obedience. The people who come after you will be blessed by your yes to me today. I need to say something to your heart. You're not crazy. You're not thinking too much. You're not being over the top. It's real what you feel in your spirit. You may have felt restless, like something wasn't right, or unsure about some people or places. That was me. I made you feel that way to keep you safe. Do not disregard it. Don't try to make sense of it. Right now, if you listen to me, you'll avoid bad things that you can't even imagine. I understand how hard it is. I know it feels like you're losing something when you let go, but you're not losing anything I want you to keep. What I take away will never hurt you. It's always meant to get you ready. What I give you in return will be full of peace, clarity, and favor that no one can stop. Trust is the first thing that needs to be done. Trust even if it's hard. Trust someone even if it means giving up comfort, relationships, jobs, or chances. When I take something away, I always plan to give something better in its place. There's a reason you're still here. Some people didn't make it this far. You began with some people who are no longer here. You never thought you'd be able to live without the people who helped you feel better and who you could count on. The loss made you feel lost. You asked me why I took them. You asked them why they couldn't remain. That question is still going through your mind. I know it. You might not get it now, but you will one day. I can tell you this, though. Having someone not in your life does not mean they are no longer a part of your story. They are still alive through their love, faith, and prayers. They are right here with me. And love is not destroyed when I'm around. It looks great now. That's why you feel them sometimes still. That's why some songs, smells, or places make you feel so strongly. They are still a part of your journey. That you would remember you're not walking alone. I let their love echo. In the comments, type Amen if this message helped you remember that love never ends when God is around. Many people don't know how much you've been through. But here you are, still standing, still breathing, still looking. That's proof enough, you see. Just the fact that you didn't give up shows that I'm still mad at you. Your story is still going on. I still want to use you as a tool. You still have something holy on you that hell tried to take away, but heaven wouldn't let go of. People are after you not because you're weak, but because darkness sees you as a threat. That's why you're so worn out. That's why you had fight after fight. But listen to me, all the fights you've been through have not been for nothing. Every storm I let happen gave you something: strength, endurance, compassion, and vision. Now I'm changing you. I am moving you to a season where you will not only stay alive, but also grow. But please pay attention. That is the one thing I say over and over. Pay the most attention to my voice. Pay attention when I say, not yet, walk away, or wait. I'm not hiding anything from you. I'm setting up divine and specific blessings that need to happen at the exact right time. It will crush you if I give it to you too soon. People will abuse it if I give it to the wrong people. So, I'm keeping the blessing safe by getting your heart ready. Stay close to me. Don't close your heart. Take your time. Don't look at other stories and judge your own. Not many people do what I'm doing in your life. It's not like that. It doesn't happen often. It's important. That's why it took so long. It's coming though, you'll see it. It's yours to hold. When it comes, you'll say, only God could have done that. Problems are being taken care of. Traps that were hidden are being found. There were shields I put in front of you that looked like delays. It looked like rejection, but it was really a redirection. I was building a wall between you and destruction, which felt like silence. You've shed a lot of tears wondering why. Why did they need to go? Why now? Why you? But I tell you this, I have seen everything that has happened to you. I saw how much it hurt. I heard the sobs you never said out loud. I kept track of each tear that fell softly on your pillow. I saw you even when it seemed like no one else did. And I worked all the time. I never stopped making plans for fixing you up. You didn't lose that person to get in trouble. They were done with you because their time was up. They are now part of my plan to keep you safe from the other side. They stayed with you. They came back to me. They are still helping to guide you through me. They know what's coming. They know how important the next season is. Their cries are not ones of sadness, but ones of love. They are standing right in front of me and asking me to talk to your heart before you make a choice that could change your whole life. That's why you're still reading. Because this is more than a message. You haven't been able to leave it. This is a spiritual time, one that heaven opened just for you. Type Amen if you think God sent you this moment. You are worn out. I know that your spirit is tired. No one knows how close you've come to breaking, because you've been trying to hold up everything. Your family, your responsibilities, and your own mind. But I didn't make you to carry this weight by yourself. I didn't plan for you to suffer alone. Now I want you to let me step in. Let me take off what's been too heavy for your chest. What's been keeping you up at night? Let me carry it. You don't need to do this by yourself. I've always been with you. You should not blame yourself for things you did not know. You've been feeling guilty about things I never made you feel guilty about. With what you had, you did your best. You tried to love. You tried to get better. You did your best to fix what was wrong. But sometimes you weren't meant to fight a certain battle. Some people have to find me on their own, no matter how much we love them. You're not to blame. Let it go now. I'm the only one who can save. No one ever thought you'd save the day, to only follow the one who is. That hurt you feel whenever you remember the person you lost. That's not being weak. That's love. Love that goes deep. They loved each other, and that love didn't end when they died. It got bigger. It went on forever. It turned into something I now have. That's the reason you still feel it. That's why you can still hear their voice or feel their presence when you're by yourself. You're not making this up. I wanted to keep coming back to you as a sign that their love is still around you. Type 222 if you still feel loved today. Now let me make this clear. Watch out in the coming days. Someone will give you something that looks good and seems like the answer to your prayers. But if you pay attention to your spirit, you'll know it's not from me. Don't let what you see fool you. The enemy is smart, and he will try to send fakes right before I put out the real one. This is your alert. This is your sign. Believe the feeling of unease. Before you decide, pray. Let me tell you the truth. There is a reason why I gave you spiritual instincts. You have ignored them before, which caused you pain. I want you to listen this time, though. That quiet voice inside you, that check in your heart, that's my spirit. When I warn, I don't yell. I speak quietly. People who really want to hear will only follow. You are now listening. You have no idea how important that is. You've been through fights that left scars and emotional hurts that made you put up walls to keep others out. I get why you did what you did, but those walls are now getting in the way of what I want to give you. Now is the time to open up again. I want to slowly fill the spaces where pain used to be with love. I want to bring peace to places where chaos has taken hold. I want to help you move forward from your sadness, moving toward your life's purpose, happiness, and the one I always wanted for you. Your life is not a mistake. Your call is still going through. What I had planned for you is still going on, and I'm still waiting for you to say, yes. There is only one thing I ask ye, trust me with your life, not just your salvation. Trust me with your love life. Trust me to help you get better. Believe me about when to do things. I understand when to open and close doors. I will always lead you to what's best, even if it hurts your heart for a moment. I didn't say the path would be easy, but I did say I would never leave you to walk it alone. My steps are still with you. I have angels all around you right now. It looks like there is no way out, but I am making one. I am not done yet. I will finish what I began in you. This is what I will grow in you. What I said about you, I will do. Take a deep breath. You're not lost. You are being led. You're not doing badly. You're coming along. We haven't forgotten about you. You're being held. This is a holy turning point, a choice point, and a time for you to walk with me. You'll never regret trusting me, even when things look shaky. You will never be sorry that you chose my way over yours, because what I give you will always be better than what you thought you lost. What I have to give you is still alive. My plans for you are still moving forward. You are still chosen, no matter how much time has passed or how many mistakes you think you've made. My love is still on you. Under my hand, you are still safe. That you were afraid to even say the questions out loud because they were buried so deeply in your heart. You've asked myself if I still care, if I hear you, and if I see you. Let me give you a straight answer. Sure. I was there for you every step of the way, every time you felt like giving up, and every time you did. I can see how strong you've been just by sticking with it, even though you think your faith has been weak. That's also faith. That's also brave. I never told you to be perfect. I only want you to tell the truth, and the truth about you is enough to move me. Even when you feel lost, you are being led. You are being led even though you can't see the map. That stirring, that shift, that awareness that something bigger is trying to reach you, that's me. That's my spirit wrapping around you to remind you that your story is still going on. I'm with you, and I'm going to talk again. Do not turn away. Keep your heart open. Right now is a pivotal moment for God. What comes next will depend on whether you believe me or continue to handle this on your own. Type 333 to say that you believe God is leading you right now. You need to be a different person during this season going forward. Not a fake, not a stronger mask, but a heart that has given up more. You were never meant to become who you are because of the weight you've carried. I did not make you to live just to stay alive. You have changed. Yes, well done on getting through it. Now I want to show you how to rest in me. How to let me fight the battles that are wearing you down. How to let me do the thing you've been putting off for too long. Your mind has been heavy. Because you don't want to be let down again, you think too much, worry, doubt, and plan every detail. I see all of that, and I'm not mad at you for it. Instead, I want you to let it go. Put it down. There's no need for you to know everything. You don't have to fix things by yourself. That's what I do. My name is God, and I fix things. My job is to rebuild. I'm the one who brings life back to places that are dead. You have already been blessed in ways that your eyes haven't seen yet. There are chances waiting for you to take them. There is peace waiting for you to give up. It's been the same pain, questions, and patterns over and over again. Now I'm telling you to break out of that cycle. It's time to get away. Now is the time to move forward. It's not because I want to, but because I will go with you. You were always qualified enough for me. All I asked was that you be willing. The person you lost. They can see things you don't. They can see the battle going on in the spirit world. They can see the fork in the road ahead. They won't stop until you understand what I mean. It's not a game. This is not a bothersome thing. I am the Lord your God, and I want to keep you from walking into pain that you don't need to go through. I made you smart for a reason. There was a reason I made you feel uneasy. Now is not the time to ignore it. Pay attention. Get close. Believe me. Type 11 if you feel like your spirit is changing right now. I understand how tough it's been. I know how hard it was to hold on to hope when everything else seemed hopeless. Your faith has been seen, though. I saw the times you prayed instead of freaking out. I saw the nights you cried and called my name anyway. I saw times when you held on to a small amount of faith, even though you really wanted to give up. This is the kind of faith that moves me. I bless hearts like that. Don't think for a second that the person who died is no longer a part of your story. Even though I miss them, I know that their love has reached me, and I have accepted it. Their prayers were with you, even though they didn't tell you. They raised your name in prayer, asking me to lead you, keep you safe, and help you become everything I made you to be. Those prayers are still going strong. When their heartbeat stopped, they didn't stop either. They kept going while I was there. And right now, they are being answered. You're not just being kept safe. You are being put in place. I'm not just randomly messing with your life. I've been getting rid of things that are distracting and lying to make room for things that will build you. I'm not giving you endings as a punishment. I'm getting you ready for the start. The doors that shut were not rejection. They were safety. You would have settled if I had given you what you thought you wanted. You would have missed what I really had planned for you. But I've called you to do more than just stay alive. I called you to lots of people. Your past is not who you are. You are not your mistake. You're not your accident. You're not your past. You are mine, and I tell you new things about your life. I pray for your body to get better. I speak peace into your mind. I wish you peace. I speak progress over your home. I speak restoration over something you thought was lost for good. This isn't just hopeless. This is a promise from someone who can't lie. You will always be loved by the person who loved you before the beginning. Take a deep breath, rest, and let your shoulders drop. Open up your heart. If you need to, let your tears fall. I'm not scared of your pain. I'm not embarrassed by your struggle. I'm still not sick of your questions. I will always be here. You haven't gone too far. You haven't failed too badly. You didn't have to wait long. You are right where I want you to be to get what I've been holding out for you. Some of your questions have been buried for years, while you've been living. There has been quiet pain, doubt, and times when you've wondered if things would ever change. I've heard all of them. Today I'm telling you this, your silence wasn't empty. I paid attention the whole time. We didn't forget about you. Someone was keeping an eye on you. I kept things from breaking beyond repair, even when things were at their worst. What you thought was the end was really just the beginning of something bigger. I have not forgotten how painful it was for you to lose a loved one. Their absence shook you to your core, and you've never really fully recovered in some ways. You have a smile. You've done work. You didn't give up. But your heart still feels empty. I see that, I get it. But this is important for you to know. They're not lost. They're with me. There is still love between them and you, reaching you through the layers of eternity and the veil that separates time and eternity. And I, your God, am answering what they could no longer say in words. Type, Amen, if you believe that love lives on even after God is gone. I have never let anything happen in your life happen by accident. I have been planting seeds even though I have lost things, been sad and had things broken. There are seeds of strength, wisdom, and kindness. You think the pain made you weaker, but it made you stronger. It made you more aware, sensitive, and able to hear me than ever before. That's why I'm here now. Because you've finally reached a point where your heart can accept what your mind couldn't understand before. There is a change going on. Not today, not next year, not ever. Right now. Your spirit is coming back to life. I know you may still feel tired, uncertain, or not good enough. But I'm here to tell you that you are ready. You are ready to break out of the holds that your past had on you. You're ready to leave behind something I never meant for you to carry. You are now ready to live the life I planned for you before you were born. The life that hell has tried to stop. The life that fear tried to shut down. It was hard, but I got through it all. Please understand something I want you to know. You're not cursed. You're not stuck. It's not too late. I will look out for you. It has been known about the attacks on your peace, your family, your health, and your relationships. You don't know how much I've been watching out for you. I'm now drawing a line. What has been bothering you won't follow you into the next season. What has been confusing you will no longer drown you. What has been bothering you will be turned off by my peace. Type 999 if you want this change to happen in your spirit today. Don't let fear guide your decisions anymore. Stop letting what other people say affect what you do next. It doesn't matter what other people think about what I'm building in your life. It comes from what I've said to you. Not even your own doubt can stop what I've planned. Not your past, not your enemies, not even you. People who are willing are what I call, I'm ready before you are. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass by you. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided e-books and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.